Okay, I have a crazy topic today. I want to talk about guilty pleasures. Welcome to Thriving Thursday. And that is all about guilty pleasures, right? So what do you love? What do you love in your life? And it's been bothering me because I have the guilt and the shame. I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. I don't know why I keep getting fatter. It's ridiculous. Age, hormones, sedentariness of my newer career is weighing on the back of my mind and on my physical body. Okay, so I was starting to feel guilty because Dots pretzels, most people have heard of Dots pretzels now, but years ago, a friend asked me about Dots pretzels, and because it said Pride of Dakota on it, I had never heard of Dots pretzels at the time. But what I knew is that Pride of Dakota is an association where it's set up to help small businesses and companies based in North Dakota to do well in business. And I have a marketing degree, and so when I was in college, we did our case projects, or we did a real project, marketing project for a company through Pride of Dakota. It was really fun. It was a great learning experience, and that real life scenario, that was new. That was in the 90s, right? We didn't have a lot of real life learning like they do now. So anyways, turns out, it's a long story about Dots pretzels, but it turns out that Dots pretzels originated in Velva, North Dakota. So this lady, Dot, is her name. A little shiny there. Dot came up with this recipe, and everybody loved it, and she made it for her family, and everybody loved it. And so this is just a real story of success. And so then she started selling it. Obviously, she got involved in the association. And so it turns out my father-in-law grew up in Belva, North Dakota. I didn't live near Belva, but he grew up there. And this product originated there, and full success story. My understanding is she has sold the company. She's obviously still involved because this is a real personal story. This is a personal story. Most likely, she probably still gets some ownership percentage because of her through the agreement. I hope so, anyways. But this larger company that purchased it is doing a phenomenal job of marketing and promoting. And everywhere you go, you see Dots pretzels now. So anyways, we just kept buying them. We kept buying them because they're right on the end cap. They're on the side cap. They're actually called a side cap. So you have the end cap, the end of the aisle, but so that faces out. But on the side, that's called the side cap. That's where you walk back and forth with your cart. And so you see them constantly. They're in your face. And Dots, I just pick up a bag of Dots pretzels. And we tried all the different flavors. I like the original ones best. And now they have less. So they've become so popular, and they have trained us through picking up their product on the side cap. They've trained us to buy Dots pretzels. And I have to put it on my shopping list now because I can't find them on the side cap anymore. And I have spent 3 different times wandering around the store looking for Dots pretzels because I don't want to go home without them. It's like crack cocaine or something. But my point is guilty pleasures. Getting back to the guilty pleasures, right? Is I dip them in French onion dip. So that's a lot healthier than potato chips, in my opinion. And I like it better. Well, I was starting to get the shame cycle and the guilt going and thinking maybe that's why I can't lose weight, because I can't stop eating Dots pretzels and French onion dip. So I make it smaller, get a little honey bowl. Instead of having a bag of pretzels and a container of dip, right? Make everything a little bit smaller, small thing of dip in a small bowl of pretzels. I don't know if that's working. And when I was wandering around the grocery store looking for my Dots pretzels again, I thought, I should stop eating Dots pretzels. because I can't lose weight and I'm getting too old to eat Dots pretzels. Or else I need to start running. Stop, right? Stop. The shoulds. I like Dots pretzels and French onion dip, and I'm going to not eliminate the good stuff in my life. I'm going to manage it and minimize it and be conscious about it instead of absent-mindedly eating pretzels and dip. Going to be a little bit more intentional about it so that I have that guilty pleasure in my life, but I have it in moderation. And I'm going to appreciate it and enjoy it when I have that opportunity. And I think that's really the key. It's feeling the emotion instead of being absent-minded, because a lot of us eat absent-mindedly. So it's kind of like ignoring the good emotions, ignoring the compliments that come into our lives. We're eating fun things that we like to eat, and we're ignoring the joy that we get from it. And so now, this is brand new, but I kind of almost make a little ritual out of it. So I'm going to have my dip. I'm going to have my Dots pretzels, and I'm going to remind myself how lucky I am that I can enjoy that. And I recognize the joy in that and how good it's just such a good flavor. I really love it. And it's kind of a little celebration of my life and my ability to work and to be diligent and to be active, right? And so that's my celebration and my enjoyment of it. So take into account the good emotions that you feel. And instead of trying to shame yourself, guilt yourself, or eliminate those guilty pleasures from your life, instead flip it around. Flip it around and look at it as a celebration. It's a mini celebration. It's joy. It's happiness. It's the ability to reap rewards for all the good things that you do. So I hope that helps, and go live your life of abundance.